Uh, Before I start this dig video, I want to give a huge thank you to all my subscribers. I believe it was February 26, 2011. I posted my first video. Bunch of bees flying around a beehive in the middle of the winter on a warm sunny day. And I thought, if I could make money off from YouTube, I could buy something I've wanted for 40 years, a good metal detector. Well, as many of you know, my wife gave me a metal detector for Christmas a couple years ago. And although it was a cheap metal detector, I found some amazing finds with that. Well, after 328,000 some odd views, 1,182 subscribers, my 325th video, I have finally been able to set my dream. I broke down this week and I bought a Gear AT Pro with my YouTube money. I want to give a big thanks to Frank Pandozzi from Pandozzi Enterprises out of Chittenango, New York. If you go to the Garrett website and search Central New York metal detector dealers, you'll come across his name and number. He gave me a really good deal on this. He's a great guy. He was the first metal detector to have a TV show before Dig Fellows, before Ringy and KG. He had the first show. I don't remember it, but I've seen some clips of it on YouTube. So here's a thanks to all my viewers. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Now I'm hitting the old homestead here. My family's farmed this land since the 1830s. And I know there was house sites here before then, because there's at least 5 unmapped house sites that we've been pounding. And if you see way off in the distance, there's some standing corn. I found the last house site there, but I haven't found anything yet with the cheap detector. I'm going to head down there with this one, and hopefully we can pull some big copper or something. So I want to thanks out to everybody. Keep digging. Okay, little catch-up video. I just ain't been filming, it's just been too hot. Right off the bat, I found a gear. I think I found a winding mechanism to a clock or a music box or something in the same location last year. Found that. A ways down in the field, I got me another ox knob. I think that's still got a piece of the horn in it. I've dug 2 iron buckles, a little piece of lead. Not sure what that is. I just dug a piece of copper tubing, rifled slug. I've dug 2 nickels right here on the other side of the old burn. That's where I found one of them buckles and a piece of tubing. 1972. Been over it 20 times with other detectors. I'm just slowing down, digging everything over a 45. 72 nickel. A little while later, I got me a 1950 nickel. I don't know if I've ever dug a nickel before other than in a coin spill in my yard, right on the edge of the driveway. Modern stuff. First time I ever dug something old. And I got a little flatty button. That was the first thing I found on this side of the old barn. And again, been over it dozens of times. This machine is amazing. And then I just dug this. That is a 1700s colonial shoe buckle. Would have had the pin across there with the forked tongue. Oh man, I wish that thing was whole. That is an awesome find. I almost did dig it. I thought it was a can. It was jumping 74 to 88. Really scratchy like a beer can, and I was going to walk away. I'm digging everything over a 45 today. I've got little pieces of foil, tiny pieces of foil, and tiny pieces of can slaw. Then you dig one of them. It all pays off. Keep digging. Okay, I had a solid 84. I poke around in this dirt clod. I see shiny around us. I don't know what it is yet. Looks like it's probably going to be a Mercury dime. Or not a Mercury. Roosevelt. What we got? we got silver. 1947. Holy crap. Found a silver dime. Ain't finding no old coin, but I'm finding modern coin today, but that's my first silver rosy, believe it or not. My own backyard, I dug a 1972 the other day, trying out the AT Pro, seeing if there was anything I missed. Got silver for the day. Now I just need some big copper. Keep digging. Okay, this is a neighbor's field. I've hit 3 or 4 times with my detector, my cheap detector, and then a couple times with the GTI 2500, and I think I found a spoon handle and a toe tap, and the dime I didn't find here. First thing I found was a musket ball, flattened out. And whatever this big rubber thing is, it must be brass in that. That rang up really good. Just a few feet from there, I just found the second toe tap I've ever found in the same field, probably from the same pair of shoes. I went a few feet, had a solid 80, and I got me another Croto bell. This one's different than any of them I got before. Sweet. Hoping to be something good in here. It might be a William Barton. I'll have to clean it up when I get home. I bet she's a ringer. Keep digging. Yeah, just a quick wrap up of Saturday, and I didn't get out Sunday, Mother's Day, but Saturday and today's Monday. I got out for a few minutes today. I found them 3 iron buckles Saturday, and then I found that one tonight. Found an axe knob at our old home site. Found that gear. I found that little button at our home farm. A 1959 nickel, 1972 nickel. They weren't too far apart, same field. Never found an old nickel before, and I dug 2 of them Saturday. And Saturday I also dug a 1947 silver rosy, my first silver rosy, believe it or not. And I found this sweet old 1700s colonial shoe buckle. Wish I had the tongue in the middle here. It would have that forked tongue with the loop with the spikes on it that hinged. Sweet find right there. Almost did ding it. Rang up like a can. Then later I went out with Glenn. Dug this silver plated spoon. I don't know if you can make out the pattern on the handle, but man, that thing is mangled. And then I also found this thing, and I had no idea what this thing was. And Glenn said he'd found one before. He had no idea what it was. So I posted it on Self Diggers. Somebody says it's a candle holder. Would have carried it like that, and would have had a round tin with a thing to hold a candle. And that's pretty cool. A bunch of people posted pictures of theirs. Nobody really knew what they was. Now we do. And tonight, here's a piece of flat lead. As soon as I got out of the truck, I found this Smoosh musket ball. Second toe tap I ever found was actually the same field as I found the first one. And find it today. Got a ringer. Can't make out. There's some initials on the bottom. I don't think it's WB, but I'll look into it a little more. Maybe I can figure out who made it. She's a ringer. So, them are probably the best finds of the week. Keep digging. Remember, give me a thumbs up.